you guys, welcome back to the vlog. Today's Thursday for me and it is like 7 o'clock right now. I've done my normal routine. I woke up, watched Love Island. I'm about to start reading and I'm excited for the next few days. Today is just a work day. I have a couple of things that I need to do like at work, and then I have like personal work things that I need to get done. Some editing, things like that. I want to get into more of my book as well because I feel like I just haven't really been reading that much and I feel like I'm going into a bit of a slump. So whether it's this book or another book, I want to continue my book and continue reading, or like find that thing that's gonna get me excited about reading. But I also need to do some video editing and want to get a little bit ahead. Tomorrow we have birthday celebrations for one of my friends. Her birthday's on Saturday, but we're celebrating on Friday and we're surprising her at her apartment. We're gonna do a pool day and I'm gonna bring some food, some Mexican food from a place that we really enjoy. So that'll be really fun. And then on Saturday we have Ryan's birthday celebration because his birthday was this week. So we're going with a few friends. We're gonna play mini golf and then I think we're gonna get dinner or something along those lines. I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be a very eventful couple of days. So I figure I would take you guys along with me. But first and foremost, we're starting off here. We're going to read. I am going to make a latte soon, but I wanna just get into this book. I have been reading The Ruin for a little bit, but I'm not very far in. I'm on chapter 4, page 60. So I have quite a bit to go. And yeah, that's kind of it for now. So hello, welcome. Let's spend a few days together. Yesterday, I made myself a latte. This is actually a cold latte, but for some reason I've been putting it in a mug. I don't know why, but like just gives me the vibes for some reason. But yesterday I made myself a latte and I drank it so fast. I like felt empty inside by the time I started work and I had no coffee to drink. So today I've been drinking it very slow, and I also made it a little bit later, which I think helps because if I make it bright and early in the morning and I'm like sitting on the couch watching TV, I'll just sip it. But if I make it and then I'm like running off to walk pee and like do all of my things that I have to get done in the morning, I'm not like just sitting there drinking it. It's 8:30 now. Ryan just left for work and I am getting started with my day. I started the day with good news, which is always such a good feeling. So I'm pushing some things through and then I have to go through all of my emails because I got a bunch overnight for some reason. I have 29 emails. Yeah, this is crazy. I don't know where all these emails came from. So I'm gonna go through this really fast, hopefully clear some out, and then that way I only have some events that I need to do today, which I've been trying to keep up with. If you guys have been following my vlogs recently, I've been really trying hard to keep up my tasks at work so that I have no overdue tasks by the time I go on my Europe trip, which I think is super important for me. So I have like 100 tasks that I have to do today. So I think that's actually pretty easy to do. Like 100 tasks will take me 30 minutes. So let's get to it. Let's start work and then we will get into some more reading. I actually was reading a little bit and I ended up reading like 20 or 30 pages this morning and I got back into the book. So I'm feeling good about it again. So we'll do some more reading on our lunch break and whenever we have some downtime. Okay, it's about lunchtime. I'm actually so sad for myself. Not actually, this is stupid, but I got an insane craving for Subway, specifically like a BLT or something along those lines. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go on my lunch break and I'm gonna get a BLT. And then guess what? I didn't realize I have a freaking 12 o'clock and now I can't go get Subway. So I'm still going to get it, but I'm just gonna have to wait. I probably will join the call for a little bit and then I'm getting so hungry because I've been purposefully waiting until like around lunchtime to go. And I should have just like gone earlier, but here we are. I'm about to join this meeting and then we will go get Subway after. But that also just means that I can take like a full lunch break. I just didn't realize that. I even had this meeting today. I don't know why I didn't realize it. All right, it's time to go get our sandwich. I'm gonna go get a BLT. I don't know why I couldn't order it ahead, so we're just gonna run over to the store. We just celebrated one of my VP's 10-year anniversary, which is such a crazy thought. Like, I work at a company where it's very normal to be at the company for 10, 20 years. And I feel like that's just like not really the case these days. Like a lot of people don't stay at their companies, I don't know, more than 5 years. Like I feel like that's usually about the mark that I've seen, especially recently. And so it's so special to hear someone's thoughts or like hear what everyone else has to say about them when they've been at your company for so long. So it was nice to just like, you know, say a few words, play a little game. My company is really big on like celebrating wins, and that's one of the things that I try attracted me to this company. So yeah, it was really fun and special. But all of this happiness aside, there is a mosquito on my camera. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. It's on my camera. Hey, where'd it go? I was just about to get it. I don't know if I got it, but I am now going to go get my sandwich that I've been craving. And I'm trying to decide if I get cookies, if I get Doritos while I'm there, like who knows? But I saw the mosquito again and I'm like getting distracted. But let's go head out. It also looks like it's such a beautiful day. It's not been as like overcast the last few days, which has been so nice. So maybe we'll, I don't know, go sit outside to eat our lunch or something like that and like actually get away from the laptop, which is what I've really been trying to do lately. Like I've been trying to actively get away from the computer when I am taking my lunches so that I can like, I don't know, just like feel better in my eyes, just get outside, because otherwise I stay inside and I don't like literally go outside for the entirety of the day, which is just, it's not good. Let's get out. Let's go get our sandwich and then we'll eat outside. Guys, I'm having one of those days where I just like don't know what day it is. P was outside and he was like kind of barking a little bit and I was like, why is he barking so much more than he usually does? And I totally forgot that our gardeners come every Thursday. So he normally goes like crazy when the gardener is here, which you can probably hear him in the background. I completely didn't realize it was Thursday, so that's really fun. But I also realized that I forgot to make my friend for tomorrow a birthday card. I'm actually really glad that I did this, but I made a template for my other friend who had a birthday, and I had made her a birthday card and I made a template out of it on Word. So I was able to make her a birthday card too. I'm not gonna show anyone that's in the photos, but basically I just did the same happy birthday, but this time in pink. I wrote a little note on this side, and then this is a photo of her, and then this is another funny photo of her. So I think she's gonna really like it. It's super cute, and all the photos are like funny photos, which I always love to use funny photos. I sent all of the pictures to my other friend who I'm like creating the gift with, so waiting for her approval on it, but I think it's gonna be fine. So anyway, I'm gonna go edit a video for a little bit. It's about 3 o'clock, so we have a little bit of time left in the day. P is going to be barking his head off because the gardener is officially in my backyard. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit because it's probably gonna be annoying. Are you done barking? Oh, you're so cute. It is almost P's dinner time. In like 10 minutes, he's gonna eat. Once he eats, we'll take him on his walk. I'm actually just wrapping up my work day and finished a few other little things that I needed to get done, so that feels really good. I wanted to get more done, but can only do so much in a day, I suppose. Nothing in me is inspired to work out today, but if I do it, then that will be every single day this week that I've worked out. And I had a pretty big lunch, so I feel like I need it. I just needed like a break before I worked out, but it's been a few hours now since I ate my Subway. I'm just exporting a video right now, and then once that's done, I'm going to make a thumbnail, and then that will be ready for tomorrow since I won't have as much time in the morning. Sometimes what I do, and this is like very bad of me, but this is what happens because sometimes I get lazy, I will kind of like put off my videos until the morning before they're posted, and I'll finish editing them like the morning of. But I know that that's not good and I shouldn't do that. So I've been trying really hard to get ahead, especially because I want to get ahead already since I'm leaving. So I just wrapped up this one and I'm exporting it, and it feels really nice to like actually be ahead for once. I get to check that off of my list. It felt really nice. I feel like the last few days I've also been trying to sit outside more often and eat outside, or like do some work outside or do some reading outside like I was telling you guys earlier. It felt so nice to just like sit outside. There's like that round iron table that I was sitting at earlier, and I haven't really sat there very much in the last like year, which is so weird to say, but I don't know, for some reason I just don't use that side of our yard at all, and I've been really enjoying it. And I want to do like some kind of bonfire or something along those lines with Ryan soon. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it at least until Sunday, if we even do it this weekend at all. But I think this is the last weekend. Let me check actually. Yeah, this is the last weekend that I have plans before I leave. So maybe within the next few weekends we can do like a little bonfire or something like that. I think that it would be really fun, and we can like use that space a little bit more because we just really haven't. But it is 5, so I'm gonna get P his food and we're gonna go on his walk. Maybe we'll read a little bit and then we'll keep editing and just try to continue to get ahead today, because today's kind of like more of my work focused day, since Friday and Saturday are more of my fun days. Go on your walk? Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, I think I'm like partially like freaking out about the suitcase stuff still. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna fit everything into my suitcase. Walk is complete. My friend also called while I was taking my walk and we got to catch up for a little bit. He said he has some tea to spill to me, but that he has to call me another time because he was having dinner with his grandparents. This is crooked. I just got so scared because I had you guys up here, but this speaker is crooked, which I need to tell Ryan about. But I went to go move it and then the whole thing like jolted. Nothing got hurt, but I got scared. And then right as I did that, my camera died. So there was too many things happening. But I am going to I'm not in the mood to read or to edit. Like, I'm just like, this has been my mood lately, is I just like, I don't want to watch YouTube. I don't want to edit. I don't want to read. Like, I don't know what I want to do, but I am going to bring my laptop and my book to the living room because maybe I'll be inspired to do something if I bring them both. Ryan is now on his way home. He had kind of a late day, so he's just now walking to his car and it's already 6. So he should be home soon, but I think I'm gonna try to be a little bit productive, maybe do some editing, and then we can read in a little bit too. The gardeners are still doing all of my neighbors' houses, so it's probably pretty loud, but I'm just gonna be here for a little bit, work on my laptop for a little bit, and just try to get ahead as much as I possibly can. Alright, I think it's workout time. The last few days I've been working out kind of late. I left my tripod in the other room, so just bear with me. It's gonna be kind of crooked. But I've been working out kind of late, so I wanted to actually get on time today. It's 7:45. We're gonna do our workout now. Then that way we will be able to, even if we want to stay up a little bit late, we can, which is what I've been doing. I've been staying up until like 10:30. That's not actually late, but for me that's late. But then that way we can stay up late and read instead of just thinking about the workout and like having it on our minds. So let's get changed, do our workout, and then we'll shower and we'll get cozy for the night and read. You guys, I'm 4 for 4 today, or this week, for working out, and I feel very accomplished. Despite having to work out late some of these days, like just to keep myself motivated, I feel very proud that I've done 4 out of 4 workouts and have been working very hard to just like get myself in more of a habit, and it's finally happening. I just showered and it's now like 9 o'clock, almost on the dot. I am going to read my book a little bit. I've been reading The Ruin, but I really want to get more into it. I think I told you guys a bit about this today, but I've been going between like the Kindle version and this version, like trying to just motivate myself to read it, because at first I wasn't super motivated, but I have been reinvigorated. But I haven't really read since this morning, so I'm only 80 something pages in, so I want to get to it. I'm going to lay down, I'm going to read for a bit, and probably end up falling asleep when I read, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna head off and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, you guys. Today's Friday, and today I'm heading off to my friend's house to celebrate her birthday. Her birthday's tomorrow, but today we're doing the surprise pool party, which I'm very excited about. I think the plan for today is I have one meeting at 11:30, so I think when that meeting is done, I will probably call ahead a food order. I'm gonna run to go get the food, and then I will run over to my friend's house. So that's probably going to be how we do everything. It's gonna be super easygoing. Like, it's gonna be just a chill pool day. We'll bring our Kindles, we'll probably play some games. And then I anticipate being home at like a decent time because I will want to like work out and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna be home super late by any means. So I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun day. I'm more than anything excited just to see the look on her face when she realizes that we're there, because she's been talking about how she doesn't have anything planned for her birthday. And me and my other friend have just been like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like, that sucks. And she has no idea that we've been planning to just show up at her house. So it's gonna be great. But for now, we're signing on to work, and I just have to do a few things before I can head over to her house at lunchtime. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a pretty fun and easy day. I was reading this morning. We went on our morning walk. I watched Love Island, so I've done all of my favorite things this morning already. So I'm gonna just tackle a few of these work things just so I can get them out of the way, and then we'll be able to head over to our friends. Alrighty, it is 10 o'clock. I've done all of the events that I need to do for work, which is such a good feeling. But I'm going to put together a little bag right now. I'm going to wear this colorful shirt, I think, and then I think I'm gonna bring some shorts. I don't love wearing shorts, but I'm gonna do it. So I've actually gained a little bit of weight, which I don't normally talk about, but it is what it is. So I've been really trying to fit back into these shorts. They look long, but they're kind of high-waisted. So when I wear them, they're like, they actually hit perfect, and I love these shorts, but they're just like a tad too tight for me. So I'm gonna go with these ones. You can kind of see like these ones are a little bit more short, but these are from Cotton On and I do really like them. Just these make me feel like they're a slightly higher coverage. So these ones are from Madewell, and Ryan's mom bought them for me. Well, she bought me, I forget what she got me from Madewell, but it didn't fit whatever it was. So then I ended up exchanging it for these, and I have been obsessed with these, but I just want to fit back into them. So one day I will, but for now I'm gonna wear these. Let me check my phone because I'm getting a, okay, sorry. My friend is planning some things for her wedding, and she's been like consulting me for all of the design choices because she says that she trusts my design eye, which I feel so honored that she trusts me. So I was just helping her, but I wanted to also get some comfy clothes for afterward because I can imagine that I'm not gonna want to wear shorts after. What comfy pants do I want to wear though? Oh, wait, should I wear? Okay, other option is I could wear these shorts with this shirt, which is kind of fun and cute and different than this, which actually, you know what? Maybe I will do that. Okay, so I'll wear this and this. That's what I'm gonna change into. I'm gonna wear my brown bathing suit, which is a new one. Oh, I didn't pick my comfy pants. I'm gonna bring some sweats. These are very comfortable. Sorry, my phone is just going off because she's sending me a bunch of mock-ups. That's the outfit. I actually wore this when I went to go play video games with my friend, but I'm just gonna wear these sweats with this like baseball tee type shirt. I think that'll be comfortable. And then when I get there, I'll be like cute and I can change into comfy, and then I have options. I really wanted to wear this new bikini, but I still don't know which bottoms I like with it most, so I can't really commit to this one yet. Here's the other one that I got from Target and I really like it. I think I already showed this to you guys, but high-waisted bottoms, just regular old bikini top. So I'm going to wear this. I need to go cut off the tags for this. Oh, and actually while I'm here, I need to grab my Trader Joe's bag so I can put everything in. My friend was in charge of making a drink for our friend because we were originally going to get like a cake of some kind or something along those lines, but instead what we decided to do was get a margarita, and we were gonna put like a skewer with some fruit on it, and then the skewer will have, or the fruit on the skewer is going to have a candle on it, which I think is so much more her speed, and she's just gonna think it's hilarious. All right, so let's go put everything in the bag, and then that way we're prepared. I need like my sunglasses, my water bottle, that kind of stuff too. But we'll put everything in our bag, and then I have one last meeting at 11:30, and then I can call in the food order so we can run over to the restaurant and then run to my friend's house. I was just texting her, trying to like not give too many hints, but like making sure that nothing popped up last minute. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you so excited for a pool day? Because she was already planning by herself to go to the pool. And she's like, yeah, that's the plan still. So I'm super excited that nothing's changed, like nothing's come up, and we're gonna just have a big old pool day together. I'm getting so pumped about this surprise, like more pumped than I think I normally would. My friend just asked if I wanted to go. She was like, how's your day so far? And I was like, oh, you know, it's actually been like a pretty easy work day. And she was like, well, if you want to come to the pool, like I'm gonna be at the pool. And I was like, oh, if only I could. And then she was asking our other friend in the same group chat, like, oh, what about you? She's going with me to surprise her, but she was like, oh, my day's so busy, I'm sorry. And we were messaging on the side and we're like, it feels so weird lying to her, but also she's gonna be so thrilled that we planned this all along. I'm like, we both were talking about this, but I'm like getting giddy over like the surprise, and I just can't wait. My friend even put her location on her phone. She made it so that the location on Find My goes to her iPad, not her phone, so that if for whatever reason our friend is looking at her location, it'll just show that she's at home, even though we're gonna be closer to her. So I just need the time to pass at this point because it's only 10:30 and I can't even leave until probably closer to noon, and I'm just like dying to be able to go. So I'm so excited, but I'm going to finish getting ready, like packing up all of my things. I think I have pretty much everything, but I want to get like sunblock, my sunglasses, that kind of stuff. And then I have my meeting at 11:30. I'm just so excited. I need the time to pass. Let's go finish up a few more work things, and then hopefully I can distract myself enough so that the time passes quicker, and then we'll get to go and surprise her.
All right, I am just about to head into my meeting, but this is the outfit that I'm gonna be wearing. I don't have my bathing suit on yet, but I'm gonna put it on when I get there. And then I decided to just put my hair up, but I am going to bring a hat too, just to stay extra protected. So let's go into my meeting and then we'll head off and surprise my friend. I'm super excited. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. A margarita? Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday. Let's go. I have my latte. I just made this. So let's go into the living room and I'll tell you guys all about yesterday because I failed to vlog after yesterday. Yesterday, I know I updated you guys. I forget when I last saw you. Basically what happened is I picked up the food from the restaurant and then I headed to my friend's house. Me and a friend who were like popping up there, we got there like almost the exact same time. So we made her a little cocktail and the whole thing. We actually like put some fruit in the cocktail and put a candle in her margarita, which was really fun because she loves margaritas. We got to her apartment and we knocked on the door and she wasn't there and we were like, oh my god, but I know the code to her door, so I just like walked in. We like were able to settle a few things down and we called her and she was already at the pool. So I was like, okay, no worries, like I was just checking in on you, seeing how things were, and she was like, okay, sounds good. Like she had no idea. We brought her presents, the food, the margarita with the candle all the way downstairs to the pool area through like the gate. Like it was just her and her friend that like lives in the apartment with her that were there. It wasn't like a bunch of people, but we would have just embarrassed her in front of everybody. But we sang happy birthday with the margarita and the candle, had her blow it out, and then like, you know, kind of settled in for a second, but then we went back upstairs to change and get into our bathing suits. And yeah, basically from there, like we just hung out, sat by the pool for a few hours, and then we went upstairs. We watched Love Island while we played Five Crowns, which is one of our favorite card games to play these days. That was kind of it. It was honestly really fun, really low key, but she was so surprised. She really liked her presents. She was actually just about to get a similar like wine set, and then the towel that we got her, she had actually just bought the exact same brand towel like an hour before we showed up. So we gave her a gift receipt for that so she can like pick something else instead. But it was just so funny that like they were two things that we had already gotten for her for a while, but she like just didn't know. And that we just like knew her well enough that she was like literally buying something the day of. So it was kind of perfect. It seemed like she had a really good time, but she was like actually surprised and like kept asking us like, how long have you guys had this planned? And we had honestly planned it for a couple of weeks. Like we knew that this was gonna happen, but it was just so funny and perfect that the day of she was like, oh, if you want to come to the pool with me, which like was kind of a joke, but honestly if I would have said yes, then it would have been fun too. But we purposefully were like, oh yeah, we're just like so busy, like we can't, like whatever, can't do it today. And it made it so fun. So I'm so happy that she was surprised. And those are all of my July birthdays, because I was realizing yesterday that between family and friends and P and all of the above, I have something around 7 to 8 birthdays this month, which is a lot. This month feels crazier to me than Christmas. Like it feels like a lot. So it was really fun though, and I had a really fun time. So anyway, that was the exciting stuff yesterday. Today we are just kind of hanging around the house, and then in the afternoon around 6 we're heading off to, well, we're gonna be there at 6. We're going to play mini golf for Ryan's birthday with some friends, which will be really fun. One of my friends who I saw yesterday may or may not join, but we'll see if she does. If not, then we already have like a good crew of friends, so that will be really fun. But for now it's still pretty early, so it's about 8 o'clock right now, and I'm just kind of waking up a little bit still. I'm having my coffee. I just watched my Love Island, and I'll probably do a little bit of like reading, editing, that kind of thing, like have a bit of like a chill day today because I feel kind of tired from yesterday. I think the sun took it out of me, but who knows, maybe we'll get up to something else today too. Either way, happy Saturday. I'm so happy that all of the things yesterday happened, like, and that they happened the way that they did. Like it was a perfect surprise, and I'm glad that we executed it well. I really don't feel like it right now, but I think that the best decision to do right now would be to go on a run. I'm in one of those moods where I'm not really feeling like doing a HIIT workout, and yesterday was the first day that I did not do a workout all this week, which I had a feeling I almost did a workout in the morning, and I was like, no, I'll do it when I come back, and I was so tired. So knew that that was gonna happen, but I think that I'll just feel better if I get my workout out of the way, because I really wanna just like sit on the couch and read, but sometimes I get this like weird feeling in me where I'm like, I cannot relax right now. Like I need to, there's like a sequence of events, I guess, where it's like, I feel like I want to shower, for example, but then it's like, I don't want to shower if I'm going to work out. And then I'm like, but I don't feel like working out right now. Anyway, this is so stupid.
Point is, I think that I couldn't convince myself right now to do a HIIT workout, but I think I can convince myself to run. I realized that I left my running shoes in the trunk of my car though, so I'm gonna get changed to some running clothes, go grab my shoes, and then we'll head out, do our run. I think that it'll be a good time. Plus then once we're done, we can just kind of like relax. I can listen to my audiobook while I'm going on my run, and I think that will also be a good time. So let's go get ready and let's just get it out of the way.
I'm so glad that I did the workout when I did, because now it's like hot and warm, and it was kind of like gloomy when I was running. It was perfect temperature, and now it's like pretty warm out. But I just went to World Market because I was craving ramen. They didn't have the like packets of 5 that I usually get, so I just got like a single serve one, but this is the spicy carbonara, or sorry, cream carbonara spicy ramen. But this is like not super spicy, whereas the one from, they have like a very similar one at Target, but it's extremely spicy that I can like barely eat it. So I got 2 of them because normally I get the pack, but I couldn't find it. So it is what it is. I'm gonna head out, go home, make myself some lunch, and then we'll probably like read or watch TV until we head off to Ryan's birthday celebrations.
Hello you guys, it's like 2 o'clock now. I have had my lunch. I was honestly craving that ramen. I've had like a little bit of a sore throat for the last like week and a half, but I don't think it's actually because I'm sick. I think it's just that we've had like, the temperature's been dropping lately and we've been sleeping with our windows open. So I think that it's just like making me wake up with a sore throat. I don't actually know though. And I'm glad I got my run done. I'm glad I had my ramen. I kind of just like relaxed on the couch for a little bit and watched TV, which I think I needed. Like I didn't quite need a nap. I just needed a relax. And I was watching this video that was kind of interesting, and I think it made me feel better about like how I've been feeling as well. It was all about like third places in the United States and why there's a lack of them, which there's not actually. It's just that they're not convenient. If you guys don't already know, a third place is like a place that's not home or work, and for some people home and work are the same place, so it's extra essential. And something about a third place is that like it's usually a communal thing where like you could go and run into a neighbor or a friend or what have you. And because we drive everywhere, especially in a place like LA, it's not really as easy to get to places, and there's a helicopter above me. Yeah, just less convenient. We also like work longer hours than other countries, and so, you know, it's just different, and it's like not as accessible. But it made me really like think more and more about, I don't know, like what else I can do for myself, because I find myself often wanting to find a third place like that, but it's difficult. Not that this is my third place, but I am spending some time solo outside and just like getting a change of scenery. I know this place is always available to me, or this space is, but I feel like lately I haven't been utilizing it enough, and this was like one of my things that I was super excited about when we decided to move into this house. So I'm trying to make more use of it. I think you guys can probably see that from the last few days or the last few vlogs. Like I've been trying to sit out here more often. I've been trying to have my lunches in that little area where that table is, and I'm trying to make use of that space today too. So P is here with me. He's in his little sunshine puddle right now. I think I'm going to spend the next little bit here reading, because I haven't really picked up my book in a couple of days, or I have, but I haven't read much of it. So I'm gonna pick up my book. I made myself a latte just to kind of like feel a little bit more rejuvenated before we head off, and let's spend some time in a little bit of a different place than we normally do, which is silly to say because it's still my house, but you get what I'm saying. Guys, look what we just did. We finally, Ryan's kind of like vacuuming up a few little spots, but we repaired it. It's not
perfect, but honestly this time around it was the easiest because we already had a lot of the Velcro up. Last time I had to redo all of the Velcro, so it was just a pain. Now it's up and I'm so happy. Let me take my sunglasses off. I had them on because when you look up, the dirt will sometimes like fall on your face, and last time I really hurt my eyes by doing that. This time I got Ryan to help me. It was way easier with 2 people and with already having done all of the hard parts the last 2 times. And honestly, this whole thing is like $20 from Amazon, and you can like specify what dimensions you want. So if you have like a weird sized door, which we do, it's really nice for that too. And now P can just like go in and out. We don't have to worry about all the bugs. We do worry about the heat still, but no bugs, which is nice. Anyway, time to keep reading before we head off to go play mini golf. All right, I'm getting ready for the mini golf night. I'm trying to decide what I want to wear because I'm not going to wear this dress. Actually, I want to see the weather. It's going to be somewhere between 74 and 65. So, wow, that's a drop in temperature. 10-degree difference. Oh my god, there's so many noises happening. Let's try to find a shirt. I could wear these green pants or I could wear my black pants. So deciding between those. This is harder than I thought. Let me try on these green pants and then I'll see how comfortable they feel right now. For some reason, sometimes like I'll put on a pair of pants and I'm like, this is not what I want to wear. Also, I absolutely should have pre-planned this, but here we are. All right, I think I will go for the green pants. These are the pants that I'm thinking about. Although I need to find a shirt first, and based off of the shirt that I choose, we'll see if I end up going for this or not. So let's go look. I was originally going to wear this white shirt. It's just like this baseball tee. This is the one that I got from Uniqlo, or I could wear something a little bit nicer. I also have this that I haven't worn in a while, but the only thing about it is it's gonna be cold. So then if I want to wear a sweater on top, it kind of like, I don't know, kind of clashes, but it is cute. Let me just try it on and then see, and then maybe I can find a jacket that matches. I was going to wear, I have that like black gingham top, but I wore it to someone's birthday who will be there, and so I just like, I don't want to wear something to Ryan's birthday that I wore to her birthday. So let's try on this top. I don't know, something about this outfit doesn't really work. I think it's like the colors maybe, something about it. I mean, like it's fine, but it's not quite it. So maybe a different top or just completely different. I can also definitely wear this with the black pants and I think that would be fine. I think these are both like kind of muted colors, and so it doesn't really work. So let's try the black pants. If I can find some kind of jacket to wear, this might be it. Not a perfect outfit, but I've worn it before and I know that I like it, but I'm just worried about being cold. So let me go try to find a jacket. Hopefully I can find something, and then once I do, I can start to like put my makeup on and stuff. So let's try to find a jacket. I wasn't sure what to wear, but then I saw this is what Ryan's wearing despite the fact that it's July. So I think my plain gray t-shirt is gonna be okay. This is the final outfit. It's just an outfit. It's not the end of the world, whatever. But we're gonna leave in like 10 minutes and go do some mini golf. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I completely lied. I changed my outfit one last time, but I'm doing my final change. Let me show you guys. I'm bringing this cardigan, which I have always been obsessed with, but I haven't worn it in a while. And I've honestly not really worn these jeans in a while either. So these jeans, just a plain white t-shirt with this, I think it's fine, especially since Ryan's wearing a goofy shirt. And then I just have some like classic checkered Vans. So we're about to head out. Just like want to put my hair back a little bit and then we're gonna go. It should take us like 30 minutes to get there, so we need to head out now. Back home and it is almost midnight. Actually, it's 11:52. I am going to actually stay up because it's only 8 minutes away. I'm going to stay up and watch the episode of Love Island tonight. Whoa, I fell backward. But it was so fun to see all of our friends. They actually gave Ryan a couple of records. I think we actually already have this one. They were letting us choose between this one and Rumors, but I thought I already had Rumors. Turns out I had this one, and then a Strokes album, which is very kind of them. And then one of his other friends gave him like a whiskey tasting set of some kind, which looked pretty cool. Like I think it had mostly scotch, if I remember correctly. I'm not like a big whiskey person, but Ryan is. But basically we just went
and did mini golf with a few friends, which was really fun. And we had some Thai food, which was also delicious. Not everyone could make it to Thai food, but it also worked out that one of our friends is adopting a dog. So we had actually gone through recently all of P's toys and decided we wanted to donate some of them. When they decided they wanted to adopt the dog, we were like, instead of donating them to like a shelter, we'll donate them to this dog, because this dog they were actually fostering and they decided that they wanted to keep it. They basically were like starting to test out toys, but like she doesn't play a lot. She's kind of scared and has a lot of social anxiety and stuff like that. So we were like, well, as you're like starting to figure out what kind of toys she even likes, you can, you know, have all of these toys, and then that way you kind of, as a new dog owner, you spend a lot of money like doing trial and error, and like maybe that's just like the same with like any animal or even babies. Like you kind of have to start to figure out what they like, and then you go through a trial and error phase, and then eventually you only buy the thing that you know that they're gonna like. But when they're a puppy, you have no idea, or when they're new to you, you have no idea. So that made us really happy that we got to donate those, and I'm super excited and hopeful that she likes all of those toys. So that was very exciting. But that is all I have for today's video, because I am going to pop over to the couch and watch some TV, and then I'm gonna head off to bed. But thank you guys for being here. I feel like it was a really fun last few days, just like with lots of birthday celebrations. July is a lot, but it's also very exciting and fun to celebrate so many loved ones. So I had a really great time over the past couple of days, like mixture of being productive, but then also focusing in on celebrating everybody else. So that was really fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you are not already subscribed and you got to this point in this video, please consider subscribing, because it really helps out my channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.